What's good? What's good, family? Give it up. Give it up for yourselves. Thank you for coming through. It's your man VACAY-J, and we are back in the building. Another live event. I hope you can hear me. Can you see me? Can you see me? Definitely go ahead. Throw that love in the chat. Throw that fire emojis in the chat. We are here for another live event for the Shy. Give it up. Salute to everybody. Salute to my gentlemen and ladies out there. We going in today. You see my shirt, right? Just go and be great. Whatever you do, just go and be great. That's where we at right now. I want to bring up some of my great individuals, positive people that have come through with me today to talk about the show and a couple of other things that I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So let's give it up. Let's give it up. I want to bring on none other than, you already know, get your round of applause ready. Tika Deshawn, All Things Ruthless, is in the building. Give her a round of applause right now. Show some love. Show some love. Tika, how you doing? How you doing?
What's good, VACAY-JayTV and friends? What's good, everybody in the chat?
Thank you for having me. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through. All right. Next up, we got the new face that came on the scene. She's doing it. She's dropping a lot of jewels, a lot of life experience. That's right. She's legendary in Detroit. That's right. First dancer, black woman dancer of the Detroit Pistons. Let's give it up. Nikki on the beat is in the building. What's good? What's good?
Hey, hello everybody. Hello fam. Thank you guys. Look. Hey.
Yes. And last but not least, hold on. I gotta hold the applause for a second because I gotta do this right. I gotta do this right. Hold on. Hold the applause for a second. Wait, people. I know y'all clapping. Hold on. Listen, last but not least, and I got to give this testimony. When I first started off in the game and YouTube, of course, I'm looking online, I'm studying folks, seeing, who's who, who's what. And I saw this young lady and she was on a show with Lamont Tyson. Shout out to Lamont Tyson and congratulations on your new baby. And she was just so spunky and fiery, and she was making a lot of points, and she was doing some great predictions too. And I highly respect it because she's putting in work. And I wanted to, have her on the show. She hit me up like, yo, I was on your game show. When am I coming back? I'm like, yo, let's do it. Because I see her doing her thing. I don't like to disturb people when they grind it. You know what I'm saying? Because she got a lot of shows that she does. So I want to bring her up right now, showing nothing but love and respect, right? That's what we do here at VACAY-JayTV. We bring it up. That's right. Get your hammers ready. Drop those hammers in the chat. None other than Moochella. Moochie is in the building. Moochie, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm so surprised with the little introduction.
Come on now.
I gotta show love.
I gotta show love. You know what I'm saying? We gotta give it up. Clap it up for Moochie. You know what I'm saying? Clap it up for all these lovely young ladies and my people coming through. Thank you. Thank you for joining your boy today. I appreciate y'all coming on. How y'all doing? Y'all can speak.
Good.
You good?
We living our best life.
Doing amazing.
Okay. Doing amazing. We got one more person coming through. But when they do come, I'll definitely just bring them on up. So again, I want to shout out everybody first and foremost, right? Because we can't do this without the people, right? So this is VACAY-J and friends. You guys are my friends, and everybody in the audience, in the chat, are friends too. So I definitely want to shout out all the people that came through watching us live, right? And on the replay as well. So definitely shout out to Juan Ramon. Of course, Daria, how you doing? I see you. What's going on, Daria? We see Nanette Mathis. All right. Welcome to the show. Don the Man is in the building. What's up, Don the Man? Savannah, hey, how you doing? All right.
Hey, Savannah, shalom.
Yeah. What's good? Lady Virtue 1 is in the building. How you doing? Denise Ward is in the building. All right. Who else we got? Samara. Hey, Samara, how you doing? Good to see you. And who else we got? We got Queen. Hey, Queen. Happy Monday. How you doing? DeMarcus Vaughn, my brother. How are you, sir? Thank you for coming through. Always salute to you. And who else we got? RC. What's good, RC? All right. RC's in the building. And Candy Love. What's good, Candy Love? Nothing but love, Candy Love. What's good? All right, family. So we are here. We are here to talk about a couple of things. I mean, if you clicked on this, If you clicked on this, we talking about the shot today, episode 2. But I want to talk about some other stuff. So this show's going to be a little different today. You know your boy. You know, Vacay, I got to do stuff a little different. You know, I'm always innovating and doing some different things. So today, I am officially starting VACAYJ's quote of the day. All right. You know, on this show, you know, we talked about it backstage. This freaking world is dark. It's dark already. So when it comes down to this entertainment and YouTube, over here, what we doing over here is positivity. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it real. We're going to express how we feel. Whether you agree or disagree, that's cool too. All right. It's cool too. But as long as you're respectful, we respectful. You know what I'm saying? You show respect, we give respect. That's how we go. So here's my quote of the day. I sent it out to a few of y'all already. Okay. But I wanted to share this. And Moochie, you probably haven't seen this yet. But this is the quote of the day that hit me today. Shout out to E-Dub that sent this to me. And this is the quote of the day. It says, let me move this first. It says 2024 is in 4 months. Don't let anybody waste your time. Be intentional about your time and who you spend it with. Get aligned with your goals and be brave enough to make new choices. Family, I wanted to get your take on that. Ladies, I want to get your take on that. You know, what does that mean to you? You know, how does that hit you? What in this quote right here? And again, I wish I knew who made the quote. You know, if I did, I would say it. But what does it mean to you as far as this quote right here? What stands out to you? I'll start with you, Nikki on the beat.
Wow, I need you to get up out my loft on this one. You were all over my living room. Seriously, wow, because we all have the same 24 hours in a day.
Yep.
We can't say that we don't. We can't say, look at someone else's day 1000 and look at our day 300 and compare and say, oh, okay, well, how come I'm not where they are? Keep stepping forward, keep moving forward. Miracles happen in movement. That's one of the quotes that I love to say. Miracles happen in movement, not while you're being stagnant. So even if you have to take this one step or listen to this one gut inkling to go talk to this person here or go to this place over here, you never know what happens when you align yourself with those inklings. Everything begins to just open up for you. So 4 months, there's a lot you can do in 4 months. Start a successful business. You can mend relationships. You can move on and start something brand new for yourself, venture off into something completely different. So there's so much to do. It's like we all have the same 24 hours in a day. So use them wisely.
Okay. Moochie, you want to chime in? You know, what is this quote? You know, does this quote stand out for you, Moochie? You know, anything that is resonating with you?
Don't let anybody waste your time.
Boom. That's what stands out, right?
That's what stands out right there.
Yeah.
And when I say time, your time is your time. You can't worry about what everybody else is doing. You can't worry about how much this person has as far as what we're doing.
Right.
I do it because I love to laugh and I want to have fun and spend time with people. I've made so many different connections with this. So that's what I get out of all of that, just with the don't waste your time.
All right. Awesome. Last but not least, Tika Deshawn. What stands out to you? What resonates with you as far as this quote right here? You muted. You're still muted.
I'm sorry, y'all. Specifically with that quote, be intentional with your time, with who you spend your time with. That's extremely important because even though we have 24 hours in a day, time is short. And to give people who don't value you any moment of your time is literally a waste of time.
Right.
So if you know that if you already have people that you're surrounded with that are you're not just giving to them, but they're giving back to you. And I'm not talking about material, but I'm talking about mentally, intellectually. If they're pouring into who you are as a person, your heart, your mind, your spirit, then that's who you should give your time to. So be intentional. And you will be able to determine who's there to give and who's only there just to take away from you.
That's it. That's it. I agree with all of you ladies here. And, definitely, I know you guys are in the chat. Hey, letting us know what resonates with you. What resonates with me and what stands out to me is be intentional. Be very intentional about staying focused on your goals, staying focused on what you need to do. If you start a YouTube channel and you face some challenges, guess what? There's challenges everywhere. You keep pushing forward no matter what. The show must go on no matter what, no matter who, no matter where, no matter whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been through challenges before, and somebody told me this, Moochie, and everybody else. Somebody told me this. They said, this is what they said. They said to me a long time ago when I was in the music industry, when I was doing all, they said, listen, you ain't doing it right if you ain't got no haters. So when you get
Absolutely.
haters, fam, that's when you know you
Absolutely.
about to really break through to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So I love everybody and I show love to everybody. We're going to continue to do that and nobody's going to break anything over here. All right, let's get into the show, fam. That's the quote of the day. You're going to get more of that, fam. If you like that, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. If you're watching on Moochie's channel or Tika's channel or Nikki's channel, definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you're liking the show so far, whether you're watching it live or on the replay. But today we're going to go into episode 2 of The Chi. Y'all ready to do that? Y'all ready to get into it?
Let's do it.
Okay. Before I do that, happy birthday, hip hop. Happy birthday. Happy 50th birthday, hip hop. Shout out to hip hop. I love hip hop. I made a lot of friends in hip hop and rap music and in the industry, so shout out to everybody that's still doing it, still making it happen, keeping, good rap, hip hop music, R&B, hip hop music alive. Okay. All right, cool. Listen, we're going to start off with the rating, family. And definitely drop your rating below. What did you rate episode 2 of The Chi? Okay, because we're going to talk about everything else. But I'm going to start off with Tika Deshawn. What did you rate episode 2 of The Chi?
I rated episode 2 with the score of, I gave it a 9. It's always a very good story every time I watch it. I like it. It's always a very good story. The storylines literally align with each other. As far, I won't get into, I'll just wait till you get to specifics, but I gave it a 9.
Okay. Moochie, what you give it? Episode 2.
I wanted to give it a 5.
Okay.
I like where it's going with as far as we're seeing Duda become nice and nasty in the whole episode. So yeah, with that, and I want to see where it goes as far as that.
Okay. Nikki on the beat, what'd you give? What's the rating for episode 2?
I gave it about a 7.5 because I knew this was kind of like a warm up. This is the setting up. This is the laying of some foreshadowing of what's yet to come. So I wanted to give it a little bit more, but I know you have your certain episodes that are your setup episodes. Everything's not going to be shoot 'em up, bang, bang, grabbing you by the throat every single time. But I like where it's going. I definitely am intrigued to see what the next episode is going to show.
Okay. We seeing 7.5. We seeing 9s in the chat. We seeing all of that. Listen, family, I'm going to give it a cool 7.5 as well. And the reason why I give it a 7.5 is because this basically to me was the setup episode. They got to start off strong with the first one, right? And then they kind of have to lay, a little bit more foundations and set things up for 3, 4, 5, and the rest. And we only got 8 episodes in the Chi this time, right? It's not 10, it's not 11, it's not 12. We only got 8. So I'm going to give it a cool 7.5. It was a nice little, setup and all of this and that. But I'm gonna say this. There was a lot of quotes that stood out to me in this one right here. Even though it wasn't like super strong action, but there was some quotes, and I want to get you guys' take on this. The first quote that hit, like, ooh, man, wow, like who's writing this? You know what I'm saying? Was this quote right here. I know it resonated with y'all. And Keisha said, I'm your woman, not an amusement park. So ladies and everybody in the chat Chime in below. Nikki look like she want to say something. She getting hype. And excuse me for being rude. We got a new fur baby in the house as well. That's you can introduce your fur baby.
This is Nico Onyx. He was napping, but he got the memo for red too. So
that's what's up. That's what's up.
But
so what do you think about this quote right here from
that
Keisha?
quote? Okay, you all in my living room on that one. Okay. Okay, seriously. That right there hit me in the gut when she said it. I had to rewind it back just to watch the scene play out again. And the fact that she said that, it's like, you're letting them know, like, look, I'm your woman, not your amusement park. Like, right now, you're a general admission. You're supposed to be a VIP exclusive. Treat me like that. Like, don't just treat me like you want to, like, hook up, or you want to treat me like a woman when it basically helps you. Like, make it an all around encompassing situation. Don't treat me like I'm just a sometimey once a month, whatever, you know, or you want to show me attention whenever you feel like it type of a situation. I'm your woman, not your amusement park. It's a full-time job. Clock in, don't clock out.
Dang, clock in, don't clock. Okay. Moochella Moochie, how did this hit you? You know, was this like, whoa, did it hit you hard?
I felt like she was being real with it. He was like, we don't have fun anymore. We used to have fun. And now they doing real life. And now he feels like all they do is argue, but they're not, she's showing him how to communicate.
Right.
She's showing him this is like every day we have to communicate because we are in a relationship.
That's
you
right.
don't just walk away like that.
Right. And that's really why she was like upset, because it was like she wanted to talk, right? They was in the bed and he was like, I'm too tired to talk. It's like, what is that about? Tika, talk to me from your real perspective on this thing right here. What are your thoughts on this quote and what went down with that scene?
Okay, so y'all know my mind be all over the place, but I was like, okay, yeah, that's her form of communicating, and I appreciate the fact that she's not playing games with him anymore. She's willing to, get him the real, get him to communicate, because no, she is not his amusement park. However, my young sister, if he don't play in your amusement park, he's gonna play in somebody else's. So if you both can work together, you won't get treated, and she you won't get treated as an amusement park. So she's teaching him, and as she should, because if she doesn't, somebody else will. So I love that she stood up and stood her ground.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's the reality of saying, hey, you know what? When we were kids, it was fun. It was fun. You know what I'm saying? But now we are responsible adults. And guess what? You can't run away from this conversation. Again, it's a real situation. It's a real situation. From a personal perspective, I've dealt with that where I wanted to sit down, talk with, my lady. And, honestly, no disrespect, she just wasn't like mature enough to really have that conversation. So she wanted to go and watch TV, or she wanted to go be distracted by something else that was fun. And I was like, listen, we both adults here. Let's have a conversation about this. So, I kind of related to it just in a different way from a male perspective. It's just in a different way. But yeah, that was real. That was definitely real. Okay, another quote that came up that stood out. Do what's right, not what's convenient. That came from Pastor Stanley, right? And that was after Moochie. That was after, little Papa called them out, like, you telling us to follow the Bible, but you ain't even following the Bible like that. You know what I'm saying? He about, where my belt at? I'm about to take out, Mama about to take out the belt. Like, boy, I will whip you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the child in the Bible that's talking about correcting the parents. What do you think about that whole scene, Moochie?
He was trying not to be disrespectful. He was just being honest. And sometimes the truth hurts.
True. Okay.
I thought it was good though. I thought it was good because he had to tell them to practice what he preached.
Right. Tika, what's your take on that whole scene right there? Bakari was there as well. He was laughing, but he was like, nah, you're a fan. You part of the family. Like, you gonna sit here and listen.
Yeah, it was a moment where we as parents, we give our children permission to speak freely. And this was a moment where he had to let him know, look, you got to do right just like I have to do right. It was a very intense moment, but it was necessary for Papa to
Yeah.
understand, like, you mess up too, and you are being watched. Your kids are going to mimic what it is that you do. So
Mm,
again, it's like the pot calling the kettle black. You can't tell me when I'm doing wrong if you're doing the same wrong. So it was an
right.
intense moment. I appreciated it.
Okay. Okay. Nikki on the beat. Talk to me. Your thoughts on that.
Yeah, the thing about it is, kids, a lot of times they see a lot, they observe a lot, but they may not say much at the time. But keep in mind that all stacks up and builds up. So it's like a powder keg waiting to blow. It's like if you keep telling me to do X, Y, and Z, but I'm observing you not doing X, Y, and Z and not holding yourself accountable like you want me to hold myself accountable, then that's when a child is going to, take that chance to speak up and say, hey, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Pause. You're telling me to do this, but you're not doing it. And it's not, I didn't even see it as a point the finger type of moment. I saw it as it was a reckoning of holding his father accountable.
Mm, okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it was a real moment. Papa has been like that. He's been honest, respectful. Well, sometimes respectful because he wasn't respectful when he dissed Jake, when Jake didn't make the team, right? He was not respectful at all. It was like, yo, you trash, and, give it up. This is a funeral for Jake's career because, but in many cases, Papa is real respectful and he's just speaking, he's, from the mouth of babes, they talk the truth. Sometimes truth hurts even with adults. You talking to adults, sometimes that happens. So let's go on and let's talk about this. Let's talk about Tracy real quick. I want to talk about Tracy because Tracy is trying to be strong. Okay. She trying hard. Okay. Do the calling. She met Lene's brother and we saw a little moment right there. And she was like,
Mhm.
she breathing all hard, like, okay, and Moochie, talk to me about your reaction to this right there, to Tracy and that whole interaction, and her blocking Duda too.
Is it me or is Tracy tired of messing with the old man? She want herself a young buck. She done seen that and she open.
Oh, so I mean, Moochie, you great at
And he just
predictions.
turned on too. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
You ain't see the spark.
I did. I did. I mean, you great at predictions, Moochie. What you think? What's going to happen?
Y'all,
Talk to
I
us.
I see something happening. I'm trying to say my theories for my channel, but I
Ah.
see something happening. I definitely see something happen. I see spark,
Okay.
and I can go so far with this,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
and
Okay.
I might go far with this at midnight. So how about
Okay.
that?
Okay, okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. And Tika Deschamps, what's going on with Tracy? Is she going to hold it out or is she going to break?
Listen, the best way to get over one man is to get up under another.
Well,
You
dang.
I'm
know?
just saying. So if he's young and a tenderoni like
Oh,
no, I sound so cookerish, but I don't care. Like Jamal, then why not? There's a little chemical attraction going on between the two.
Uh-huh.
She gave
mm-hmm,
him that look. He gave her that look. She
mm-hmm.
ready. She did the right thing. I'm glad she blocked Duda. I'm so over him. I'm glad. So hopefully, like I said, Jamal will be the one come knocking on that door next.
Dang. Okay.
Mm. Can I walk you to your car?
Yeah.
That's what he
Okay.
said.
Okay, girl, you should have said yes
Yeah.
when he asked you that question.
He knew
Yes.
it though. We got
Can,
intuition too. You know what I'm saying? We see when the heart is
he
pumping. We see
like
when
not
the eyes
now.
are fluttering. You know what I'm saying? Like we can see the green light, and be like, okay, shorty, let me walk you to. That's why he said, let me walk you to your car because I already see what's going on. Nikki on the beat, talk to me about this whole scene right here.
Ooh, that chemical attraction was so strong. You can cut that sucker with a knife. For
Uh,
real. It was jumping off the screen. And I think definitely for the women, I'll say, watching this, that felt that energy from him, that felt that little extra that edge from him. And that plays out, as we know, with Tracy, because she likes an edge. We've seen that play out over and over and over and over again. Maybe he might be a different kind of an edge, as we see he's trying to, turn his life over onto a brand new leaf. So I don't know, maybe he might be something bad and something good at the same time.
But see, that's the thing though. See, I know y'all rooting for it to happen, but I think that's the problem with Tracy. Like, her choice of men has not been the best choices. So you think right now this is the best time because she is trying to heal? I mean, did y'all see the book that she was, hold on, I gotta point this out. Did y'all see the book that she was reading after she blocked Duda? I'm gonna bring it up right now. This is funny.
What's the book?
The book is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F. And it's not F. If y'all peeped that, y'all ain't peeped that out when she went back on the couch?
No, I did not. I did.
So she's trying to just not give an F about it, not care, and not get involved with these same, it's like the same person, just a different name, different face. It's like the same dude.
Same packaging over and over again. So when you don't heal, it's not the people's fault that you're attracting. It's actually, we have to do internal work to heal, to stop, to figure out what's going on, that's what is coming to us. That is what is finding us on a whole radar map. Because when you elevate yourself and your energy level, and you really as a woman get into that goddess energy, that goddess flow, dudes like that can't even find you. They won't even be able to approach you because they'll be too scared to approach you, because they'll notice that you are out of their league energetically. So she's got to do some healing. Yeah, she's got to do some digging work. But in the meantime, in between time, I don't know.
In the meantime, between.
Why not?
Y'all just want Tracy to get down with Dude. Y'all trying to see Dude in the bed. We know where y'all going. We know.
I mean, well,
anybody other than Dude.
Come on now. Every dude she been with was old and had issues. Ronnie, her son's father, which is he had issues. Her son's father. Now you got Duda. Look, he's trying to see the error in his ways. So it might be a good look for him.
I'm saying, isn't that dude young enough to be her son though? Like, come on.
I don't know about all of that. All I know is he old enough to do what he could do.
There you go.
He over 18. He old enough to hit that spot. Part. Okay.
Look at y'all. Look at y'all.
Okay. He was a father to Lene, so I'm sure he's mature enough to be whatever the description you want to give him to Tracy. Yeah, I think that'll be all right.
Yeah, he said he turned over a new leaf. He just trying to turn Tracy booty over. I see what's going on here. Okay.
Smack him up, flip him, rub him down. Okay.
I see what's going on.
I'm gone.
You gone. Let's talk about this new dude right here who's bringing a whole new element for Tiff and Rob. Cairo. This dude is like a mad scientist when it comes down to weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, he on this mission. And now, I mean, that, Tiff smoked the joint. It was just like, yo, this is way better than anything, right? Giving it to Rob, talking about Rob, you know what? We could become our own supplier in the whole nine. And this dude don't want no money at all. Let's talk about this whole situation, because we do know that your boy Rob already made a deal with Duda to get 15%. Is this going to be big trouble for this couple once they start growing their own stuff? I'm going to start with you, Nikki, on the beat.
Of course, it's going to be a little bit of trouble. You know how Duda is. He's very territorial. So if he's made a deal with you, then he's going to expect you to follow through with no competition. So you never know who's going to get taken out with this, what the situation or scenario is going to be with this. But there's definitely going to be some underlying trouble. You can't have a business relationship with Duda and then decide to possibly step out of it, because he keeps his ear to the street. So it's not like he's not going to find out. He's definitely going to find out the roundabout way. So, I mean, let's see.
Yeah. Moochie, is this going to be big trouble? Like, what's going on? They going to get away with it? What you think?
It's going to be big trouble. But the question is, how is Rob going to address the situation?
Right. Well, there's another situation going on. We're going to talk about that.
Exactly.
So,
it's all combined. So
Right. Tika. Big trouble for Rob and Tiff, or nah, dude ain't going to do nothing.
Well, first of all, in regards to Cairo, I love a mad scientist. He knows his facts about this whole marijuana situation. Can we say that online? Anyway, I'm sorry.
You could say.
He knows his facts about everything. He kind of reminds me of, the chemist that they had on Force, the black chemist, the doctor. Like, he reminds me of her, like super intelligent, knows what he's talking about. And he's not trying to gain for self. He's actually trying to help Rob or primarily Tiffany, but then with Rob, create their own stream of income, create their own business. So I like that about him. And of course, Duda is, again, just like Nikki said, he's territorial. He doesn't want anyone to impose on his money. So there is going to be a problem. But again, we are going to talk about it later, where Rob may be able to kill two birds with one stone.
Right, right. But the trees, though, I mean, listen, if they can get off with this, they gonna be okay. You heard what he said. He said you can't get rich off of this, but they can make a heck of a lot of money, way more than 15%. Way more than 15% that Duda was trying to give them. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna cut them out. All right, let's talk about this confrontation. This confrontation between God and the devil. Okay. Right. This is like crazy how they set this up. I mean, Duda come up in there, I'm here to make a donation. Well, last time you made a donation, I almost went to jail for money laundering. He trying to do the right thing after he had that speech and that conversation with the boys. So I want to know, and everybody in the chat, drop your comments below. Definitely hit that like button. We appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe to all of these great women and their channels and every, social media platform that they got. All right. I want to know, what are your predictions? What's going to happen to Pastor Stanley? Is Duda going to come back and just be like, shoot up the place and shoot up the church? Like, what do you think is going to happen? I'm going to start with Tika Deshawn. What's going to happen?
I don't know to what extent or how detrimental it's going to be, how he's going to attack Papa, but he's going to come back. Duda does not like to hear the word no. So some shape, form, or fashion, there are going to be some repercussions behind him saying no to Duda. I hate to say it and see it in the same token, but yeah, there's something else that's going to come behind all of that.
Okay. Nikki on the beat. What's going to happen? What's going to be the repercussion? And at the same time, while we're talking about that, let's talk about Bakari and him getting out the car and Duda getting mad too. I mean, Bakari got a special place for, Pastor Stanley. So, what's going to happen with Pastor?
It's like especially with Bakari, it's like a boy caught between two fathers right now. He's got a street father, and now he's got this home father that's taking him in and is trying to help steer him on the right path. But if you notice, Duda is marking everything that he needs to mark within that community like pieces on a chessboard. He's got Smokies. Now he's weaving his way into the church. Now he's going to weave his way into whatever's going on with Rob and Tiff. So he's a smart businessman. However, it always comes with consequences, and very serious consequences.
Right. Got you. Moochella, what is your take? I know you got the predictions. Come on, Moochie.
Well, we know that Stanley Sr. turned down the money. And I was wrong. I thought I was going to see something else with Bakari peeking through the door. So that 86 that out. As far as he's going to let him know he means business, he's going to send a warning. Now, as far as how bad the warning will be, I don't know. But I know as far as this is, we're going to get a warning, and I believe he's going to send that Eagle boy like someone said in the chat. He would probably be one of those type of people that would send him because he's so anxious and he wants to be down so bad that he's just going to do anything for Duda.
Right. DeMarcus said it. Yeah, he going to send Zay out. Right. Yeah,
Zay looked like he even cleaned up himself since last week.
Oh, yeah. He got a new chain. He got a new jacket.
Looked like he had a bath and everything.
he got a facial.
Even a haircut, yeah.
True. Yeah. So, all right, here's my prediction. Here we go. Predictions. All right. So I agree with you and DeMarcus that, yeah, dude is going to send Zay, but I think Papa's going to try to step in the way. And then instead of Pastor getting taken out, Papa going to get shot. That's my predictions. Write it down, family. Write it down. VACAY's prediction. And it's going to be Papa. And you know what? I know we all cover this show, right? All of us cover this show.
Yeah, well, we've all been saying that it's going to be Papa.
Right. We all been
Pretty
saying
much.
that. But you know, just before I started the show today, Mooch, I looked at that. You remember that picture from the trailer with everybody in white and they had candles and they was outside?
Mm-hmm.
And in this episode, we see Papa going into his crib. That's the same crib that they all standing on. And then Maisha standing right in the middle. I zoomed in on it. We know it's Papa. We know it's Papa. Yeah, but I think that's how it's going to go down. That's just my prediction. Okay. Good stuff. All right, let's talk about
Somebody said, I think it's Mama.
You think it's Mama? Nah.
Somebody said that. Dan the man.
Dan the man, maybe.
You just playing with us.
Hey, listen, you know, we know it's Papa. We strongly believe it's Papa, right? We strongly believe it is, but listen, I mean, the way they writing it, it's like, who knows, right? I'm always open. I'm always open. So let's talk about real quick, Papa's new girl. Let's talk about his new girl. Her name is Kenya. All right. What do we think about the new girl? Because, you know, we're going to get to Kev and Maisha in a minute. We're going to get to Kevisha in a minute. But what do we think about Papa talking to an older girl? Because, you know, he's 17 and she 19. I'm going to find out she a PK, a preacher's kid too. You know, what do we think about this? I'll start with you, Muchella. What do we think about this whole connection?
I like him for her. He has somebody that he's in common with. Mm-hmm. And I like the whole waiting factor. I think it's cool.
Okay. It's like young teenage love, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nikki on the beat. What do we think about this whole connection? You know, and everybody chime in below. Drop your comments below.
Yeah, you can see the sparks flying. And it's really a cute, sweet storyline that goes against the whole grittiness and things like that we see with everybody else. Mm-hmm. So you can tell that this is really cute puppy love. Like they really are into each other. They understand each other without having to say anything. It's like the minute he found out she was a PK, it was like nothing else needed to be said after that. They completely understood each other. Mm-hmm. So what's understood doesn't need to be explained.
That's right. What's understood and got to be said. Mm-hmm. Tika Deshawn, you agree with that? I mean, they in the car playing Anita Baker. Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? It don't get no more teenage romantic than that. You know what I mean? You know, for the young folks and for us. Not saying.
Yeah, I absolutely loved it. I mean, again, even though she's a little older, she acknowledges that she likes him, but he has to wait. And she has to wait. When he turns 18, then it's a totally different story. And I respect her for that. Again, she communicated, open, honest communication. I like you, but we are going to have to wait. And again, he has someone, just like everyone is saying, he has someone that he has something in common with. Just like he was saying to her that he felt awkward when he's kind of talked with his friends because they watch certain TV shows and he can't watch TV like that. And right. she understood it. She, you know, they laughed about it. So, I mean, I like her, you know, for him. And again, I appreciate the whole communication between the two. I just want to see them mature. In other words, I'm not talking about the intimate side of it, or the sexual side of it. I'm talking about the 18. Let's have an intimate relationship. We can talk. We can really talk. And I think they're kind of establishing that already because they're getting to know one another before they even move into a sexual direction. So I'm here for it.
Right.
And she's respecting him. She's not pulling a Maisha. She's not talking to him like he's some scrub off the block. Like she's giving him respect, you know, and I like that. And he's respecting her as well.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they both come from respectable families, you know what I'm saying? And I did peep something. I don't know if y'all peeped it. Like, I don't know what it is about her, but there's something deeper going on. When she dropped them off, and watch this again. Watch it again if you can. You know, I'm very observant. I've really looked deep. After she dropped them off, you know, she looked at him like, all right, bye. But then she like had a concerning look on her face. like, is this right? Or, like, am I doing the right check it out again. Y'all come back next week. Let me know, or let me know right now. You know what I'm saying? There's something behind going on that we don't know about Kenya.
Mm.
That's just something I see. You know what I'm saying? Check it out again. All right, let's get to it. Let's talk about it. My boy, my little brother, Kevin and Maisha. Let's talk about Kavisha. Kavisha's in the building. It's happening. It's happening whether you like it or not. It's happening. Kavisha is going down. Okay. Boom. All right. She does the show. Kevin is backstage. You know what I'm saying? He ready, right? Mochi, he ready. Like, hey, I just came to wish you, say you did your thing, and they trying to figure it out. Mochi, what's your take on Kavisha?
I thought it was cute. Kevin was real smooth back there. He's sitting there and you see his silhouette. And she like, well, what are you doing here? I like it because she been wanting him since the beginning of the show.
Right. 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 And she kind of strong on them into whatever relationship that they had. I said that last week.
Exactly.
But now Kevin coming after her, right? Tika, Kevin is like, yo, yeah, I'm trying to make this happen. You ain't with Papa no more. You looking good. You know what I'm saying? You thicker than a Snicker. I like it. You know what I'm saying? And you rapping? Shit. Kevin trying to get up in there and talk to me, Tika. What's going on?
What more of a way to impress somebody by showing your support for them? Right. He was there for her performance. He watched her performance. And so now he's in the dressing room. Only thing he was missing was some flowers, but for the most part, it was cute. He did show his support. Again, I'm not happy about Kavisha, but it is what it is. Everybody's moving on. I just thought it was cute. I don't know how it's gonna work in the future between the friends, but the whole interaction between the two was really cute. I liked it.
Yeah, Nikki on the beat. I mean, I think this is gonna go somewhere. I've seen the trailer, the full trailer. I think it's gonna go somewhere. I think it may work out. Of course, there's gonna be challenges. We already know that. And you know what challenge that's gonna be, right? Let's just get to it. Let's just get in first challenge, all right, is this one right here. Okay. All right. You see that look? She peeped it out. She peeped what's going on.
She definitely peeped it, but she really can't say anything.
Of course not.
She say she needs to just keep
her mouth shut. She can't say anything. She can't say anything. All she can do is
mouth shut.
Peep it and push.
Keep her mouth shut.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Peep it and push. She can't say anything. I mean, what cracks me up, I mean, this is going to be a storyline whether we all like it or not. So my question is, why is there no bro code? Like, why are we swapping each other's girlfriends?
Yeah. Well,
this is girl code.
Well, this is the show. This is who writing it. You know what I'm saying? They just recycle over and over and over. You know what show does that too? I don't know if y'all watch it or not. I don't watch it that much anymore. But All American was doing that.
Yeah.
With Shorty, they was just going back and forth. Like she with the white boy, and then she with Spencer, and then she. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the same thing. Like they ain't bringing in no new characters though. If they do, they short lived. They out of here. You know what I'm saying? So the bro code ain't even real in this thing.
Clearly, it's not. Clearly.
It's not real. It's not. The show ain't real, right? Right, Moochie? This is not a real show.
It's not a real show.
Okay. We don't write the show either. You know what I'm saying? We know about the bro code. I don't know what the sister code is. Y'all could tell me better than anything, but still, like, this ain't real, family.
But at least they trying to be careful where they don't even want anyone to know because they don't know what they're getting into.
Right.
Yeah, they are trying, like, you can tell they are.
I like the fact that they're really trying to be careful and they're thinking about Papa's feelings.
Right, Tika. Like, Tika, jump on in there. Like, I think they're more mature about this, and they're being more mature than Gemma was with Kevin. Okay, Then Jake was with Gemma and Kevin. Jake taking his girl. He basically said they were what? Like, I don't know, this happened 2 years ago. So they was like, what, 2 years younger, maybe? So it's a level of maturity going on. But Maisha always been mature, though, to me. She always had that. I mean, yes, she was young, but she always had that, maturity about her. You what I'm saying? I think Kevin
Yeah,
going in that direction too.
she's always had the maturity because of the level of responsibility that she's always had to hold. And I like Maisha because of what she's endured. But at the end of the day, yeah, y'all can tread lightly, y'all can tread smoothly as you want, but you still gonna hurt some people. Even though Gemma has been that chick between Jake and Kevin, she is still the manager slash friend of Maisha. So feelings are gonna get hurt regardless. They just, and again, like everyone is saying, they're handling it maturely by keeping it between themselves until they can figure out what it is that they're trying to do. So Gemma's just gonna have to. She gave him a real good side eye. Like I peeped that game. I see what you all are doing. But what again? Like everybody said, what can she say? Talk
Right.
about it, get over it, just like Keisha and Tiffany did. Talk about it, get over it, and move on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, again, Gemma just better keep her mouth shut. That's number one. But
Or
at the
will
same
she?
time, let's talk about this whole skimming off the top and not telling your artist what's going on. You know, she ain't taking the money. Like this is the start of this is where it starts. Come on, I'm gonna go to you, Nikki, on the beat. You already know, all right. You work with
I know why you
LL,
couldn't
you
be
work with
honest.
Teddy Riley. You know I was coming to you. You know what I'm saying? Let's
Mhm.
talk about this whole manager screwing over the artist, not doing stuff behind their back. This goes deeper, okay? And I'm Nikki. You already know. Go ahead.
I already know. That's why I'm trying to like woosah real quick.
Yep.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
because I've been
Careful.
in a situation,
Yep.
as Jay knows.
Mm-hmm.
When you have a manager is supposed to be like a parent. Okay, like case in point, when I was signed to LL's label, Usher's mother, Janetta Patton, was vying to be our manager. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In any situation, you want a manager to be like a parent, to guide, mold, shape your career. This should be somebody that you can completely trust. You
Mm-hmm.
want to be able to just relax and just be the artist.
Right.
But as lessons have been learned, you
Mm-hmm.
still be the artist, but you still need to be about your business as an artist, which means, where's your contract? Did you have a contract?
Mm-hmm.
True. Managers should ethically let the artist know, hey, this is my 10% or whatever percentage cut off the top. That needs to be explained because managers do have to do work. They have to do legwork in order to get you work, which means, yes, they should be paid for their work, but all of that should be explained up front. But the problem is, and especially with them being kids, you're so caught up in the excitement of, doing the shows and getting shows and getting your song played that nope, they're not even thinking about that. They're not thinking about any of that. So it's going to drive a wedge
Right.
between you. Trust me. That was a
Yeah.
foreshadowing.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, artists, period. I was an artist. I am a producer and DJ and was in the industry for some time. And, Mochi, I was just about the art. I was just about the music. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
when you got somebody that you trust, as Nikki's saying, it's like, all right, well, we got this agreement. This is how much you make. That's what you need to do. But when managers start going behind your back and start copywriting your stuff and start making side deals that you don't know about, somebody gonna get jacked up. You know what I'm saying? So do you think Gemma and Maisha, this management artist thing gonna last?
I don't know. She got her warning this time.
Right,
So she gave her a warning. So we're gonna see how this goes.
right,
Because she didn't like what happened and she gave her a warning. Next time give me a heads up.
right.
Talk to me.
Yeah, true. So people saying in the chat, Jim is garbage, Jim is trash. But one comment I wanted to highlight right here, Tika, is this one right here. Jim is going to be jealous and push up on Kev. Do you think that is a possibility? Remember the conversation she had before, a long time ago, when she was having a fight with Jake and she talked to her dad and she was like, I think I made a mistake messing with Jake. I should have kept with Kevin. Do you think that this statement might be true, Tika?
I mean, she may push up on him, but he's gonna be intelligent enough to say, "Nah, you made your decision. You chose who you chose. Hopefully, and he'll just, he'll curb that situation. In other words, I don't want to see it because it's just going to make her look desperate. Like, even though she's not in their minds, the best manager, she's whatever y'all calling her. She's just got to figure out how to maneuver. She's got so much going on. Will she even have time to dive into Kevin, considering what she and Jake has going on with his clothing line? And then she got to worry about her daddy over there with the other community chick. Like, she's got enough on her mind to worry about Kevin and Maisha. So hopefully she'll not even attempt to go back at Kevin like that.
Yeah. I mean, if she does, I don't think Kevin is going to hesitate to let Jake know. Like, bro, your girl trash. I knew she was trash when she cheated on me. Now she's trying to get back with me. You know what I mean? So, all right, let's wrap this up. Let's talk about this right here. There's two things we want to talk about. Let's talk about the house. Let's talk about Emmett and his house situation. All right. Okay. Now, look, dude is on some like, yo, don't be a simp. Go ahead and buy the house. You don't need to talk to her, right? You heard that line, right? Right, Moochie? You heard that line.
Yeah.
All right, y'all could be simps, you know what I'm saying? I mean, back in the day, we just buy the house and they just appreciate it. That's some machismo thing, right? Moochie, what are your thoughts on this? Was it the best move? Was it the right move? I mean, we already know he shouldn't be messing with dude anyway, but what are your thoughts on this house situation?
Well, if he's in it now, I want to see how he get himself out of it.
Right.
Because she's already telling him, like, I think this is a bad idea. But he's not, Emmett ain't never seen all that money like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he picked him because he knew he was going to be an easy mom. He got all them babies and stuff.
Right.
So this is like a dream come true for him. He could make everybody happy.
True.
For now.
Right. For now. See, that's the thing. It's like, you right, Moochie. Like, young black man trying to come up. We got babies. I got a lady. She got a baby. Like, this is a dream come true. Like, somebody comes along, want to invest in me. Shoot, I'm going to do what I got to do, but I'm doing it with the wrong person. And my lady trying to tell me that, but look, he trying to help us out. I don't see anything wrong with it. But he knows, right, Nikki? Like, he knows deep in his heart, in the back of his mind, he knows this is not the right move, but he's doing it because it's supposed to be good, right? For the family.
Pretty much.
He knows his gut instinct, especially when he was, when he walked out on her the other night and watched that guy just get shot point blank range. Like, he knows the history of Duda. It's like, but the money is just calling him. It's calling him. It's like the sweet spot. Like, yeah, but I can do this with this, and we can do this with this, and then I can get you this house, and then I can take care of my kids. And he's trying to rationalize it and make it sound good in his head, but he knows deep down inside that gut instinct is telling him, get out and get out fast. You should have never been in this situation to begin with. I mean, at least the realtor did agree with Emmett. It was like, hey, talk to your lady. Then get back to me. I mean, yeah, back in the day, that's what, our grandparents did. Our grandfathers would go out, buy the house, and then bring our grandmothers by it. And, they would be excited and whatnot. But it's a new time. And Tiffany, not just Tiffany, but Tiffany knows what's up. But also, Keisha knows what's up. She knows what's up. And it's like she's the angel on his shoulder, trying to whisper in his ear, trying to say, hey, watch out, look out. Every step, every time something happens, notice she says, I don't like Duda. I don't trust Duda. Yeah. She keeps reminding him of this, but it's almost like he's letting it go one ear out the other. But he's doing this, and I ain't never had this much money before. Don't rationalize it. It's always going to come out to a bad situation in the end.
Yeah, he keeps pushing back like, yo, he's trying to help us out. Like, we don't got that much. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get paid that much with what you're doing. And, the Smokies, from what I understand, was struggling a little bit, but it was doing pretty well. It was doing well enough that it got, Duda's accountant's attention. Say, hey, Smokey's doing well. You need to go invest in that and do your thing with the money laundering thing, right?
Yeah, he's picking up pieces on a chessboard. Like, you know how that goes, street rule. You got to have places to wash your money and clean your money and legit places to make it, so that nobody knows what's going on. But the problem is, it's not just going to be Emmett's demise, it's going to be his family's demise.
Right.
And that's
Right.
he's trying to get him to understand that, hey, I don't like this. Make sure
Yeah.
my name is, she told him, make sure my name is also on the house.
With that whole name on the house period is a mistake anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't even be involved at this point. But here's the thing. Now you tied to do the two, though.
Right.
She ain't think about that. Now she
Right.
tied to do the two.
Right.
So
It's
now it's
it's
like
gonna be
they
everything.
both going owe him. You know what I'm saying? It's like that wasn't even a smart move
Right.
on Keisha's part. Tika, look at the statement right here. Emmett is not from the streets too. So Moochie already said it. Like, this was a dream come true for Duda to kind of groom him. Right? He's kind of grooming him like, yo, this is my son, right, Moochie?
Yeah, pretty much.
And Tika, this statement right here, Emmett is not from the streets either. LSW, I think that's a good point too. I mean, if he was from the streets, what difference would it make? What do you think the difference would be? If he was from the streets, what would be
If
the
he was from the
difference?
streets, he wouldn't even be dealing with Duda in the first place because he would know the danger that comes along with the name Duda itself. eh, I- he made a mistake with that one. That's all I can say. But again, he's in it, and all he can do is try to miss some of the worst parts of what Duda is doing. He's already accessory to unaliving somebody.
Right.
With the dude in the smoke the cigar club.
Yeah.
So it honestly, regardless of where Emmett is from, at this point, he's in it. He struck a deal with the devil. So
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a lot of work to be able to get out of the situation with Duda. Like the
Yeah.
only way he can really get out of it is unaliving Duda himself.
Right. And we think that may happen, right? Because now that he got the strap and we saw him in the mirror, like practicing, he all shaking like, because he don't handle a gun. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see what happens with that. All right. Cool. Let's talk about this final thing right here. Our girl, the award winning Lynn Whitfield, who plays Alicia, right? Didn't know what her role was going to be, but we found out that's Rob's mama. So you already know when he said he come from money, Lynn Whitfield got money. You know what I'm saying? She got money. But Alicia is on some like, yo, she's really upset, right, Mochi? Like, she upset. You know, her brother Q is gone, and Q is like her father, you know?
Yeah.
And they looking for money now. So, you know, Tiff convinced Rod to go to mama. So, Moochie, what are your thoughts on this whole setup? Again, it's the setup episode as we wrap this up. What are your thoughts on this whole setup?
I feel like with this whole thing, we're going to see a different side of Rob that we've been waiting to see. I said this last season. I said that he has a mean streak with him. And we was hoping that it wasn't going to veer itself to Tiffany. And he's still cool and calm, but them quiet dudes are not to be played with.
Say it again.
Them quiet dudes are not to be played with.
Well said.
That's how I feel about that.
Well said. Well said. Take it to Sean. Let's talk about this setup. He was asking for 50 racks, right? She turned around, said, you know what, I'm gonna give you 100 racks, but I need you to find out who, you know, unalived your uncle, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I mean, out the gate, we see in the setup. So what are your thoughts on this whole thing?
So shout out to Lynn Whitfield. Much respect to them including her in the cast, first of all. And then on top of that, she came through. She probably just as grimy as his uncle was, as Uncle Q was. She's probably worse, but we have yet to really be exposed. But to see her or to hear her tell him, yeah, I'm going to give you this money. It's not going to be considered a loan. But you got two stipulations. First of all, you need to find them. Second of all, when you find them, take them out.
Yeah.
No questions asked. So she's about as bad, if not worse, than Q. We're just experiencing a portion of who she is. So Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to see how much more of her, Alicia, that they actually give to us. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Man, listen, you ain't say nothing but a word, Tika, cause remember what you said. She just as grimy as well, who raised her? Because that's what she said. My brother practically raised me.
Yeah,
So we
yeah,
gonna see the female version of Q just way more, like I'm throwing hundreds of racks around to get whoever the killer is, right? Nikki on the beat, talk to me as we wrap this up. This whole situation.
Yes, Queen Mother Lynn Whitfield, the actor's actor right there. Anyone who's in
Yeah.
a scene with her, that's why I love the scene work between them, because she makes you rise to the occasion in scenes with her. But the storyline is fierce right here, because remember I said before on the previous episode,
Yeah.
I said Rob is a thinker. He's a
Hmm.
thinker, and like we said, he's a quiet thinker. He's like
Calculated.
quiet storm. So you
Hmm.
know something is brewing. He's not just gonna pop off. He's gonna be strategic about everything. He's gonna weigh out all sides to
Very.
see what's the best route to take in order to kill two birds with one stone. And the
Hmm.
fact that now we get to see who his mom is, and now we're seeing the fact that she is way worse than cute.
Mm.
And she's like, I'm gonna give you this money, but you're gonna do something for me.
Right. Yeah. It's
So
going
it's not
down.
gonna come for free. It's not gonna be a loan, but it's not gonna come for free either. You need to fix something for me.
It's a
So
payment. It's a payment. Like I'm
it's a
paying
payment
you to
there.
do this job. Yeah. And you gonna do whatever you do with the rest, but you gotta do this. Right.
Yeah.
So I gotta stop the show. My guy, our boy, DeMarcus Vaughn, salute to you, my brother. Thank you for the super chat and the super thanks. He said, would y'all be surprised if Papa take out Duda over Pastor Stanley unalivement like Sissy did Teddy over Alton's death?
Mm,
Would y'all be surprised? I
that would be a
wouldn't.
surprise.
Yeah, you would be surprised.
Mm-hmm. Because
Yeah.
everybody predicting that this boy gonna go.
Listen, I wouldn't be surprised. You know why? I see the love and admiration that Papa has for his father. Like he really loves his dad. You know what I'm saying? So while he, may talk back to him a little bit, he respects him and he loves him. So I think Papa, this whole like talking back, bucking back thing, and then he gonna run with Bakari, and the Bakari gonna be like, yo, I don't know if you know, but this happened, and Duda may be coming after your pops. Da, 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 da. Here I go. I go writing the script again. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see. We gonna see. So yeah. That's what's
I'm
up. That's
going in that direction though too. So
yeah,
I
you
can
going
see
into
that happen.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Going in that direction. Okay. All right, family. Was there anything else that I missed? Anything else that I missed? All right, we know that Lene's brother came and they talked and all this and that, and she told him that she got a little boyfriend, which is Bakari. Right. We're gonna see in the next episode, what happens with that. Was there anything that I missed? Again, this was a 7.5 for me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a 9 or a 10.
The
So
mental health thing.
thank you. When Trig, Victor was talking to Fatima, right? That's what you talking about. And they was at
Mm-hmm.
dinner and they were talking about, how I should be an advocate for men's mental health. And she was like, what about the rest of us, right? And he was like, well, we got to start with us because if we messed up, everybody going to be messed up, right? So what did y'all think about that conversation? I think it was an important conversation, Moochie, right?
I think it was an important conversation, and she wants him to focus on everybody.
Right.
But I think it's a good start the way he's going to start, because he's starting where he started from. So that's why I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Tika, did you peep that out? That conversation, the details of the conversation? Because I think it was important, especially, for the men on the show and for the men in the shot in this story, because that's what we're dealing with, mental health and the struggles of men. I mean, Shad, he's out, right? Shad is trying to, get his store up, or his vintage store up. And, he's going through a lot of mental things too, but there's cats on the street. Like we all go through it. So, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah. Again, I'm always shout out to the creators, the writers of that particular episode. They talked about, they addressed mental health is extremely important. Mental health in itself, regardless of what community it's in, it's very important. And
Yeah.
I think I like the fact that Victor wants to start with himself, or who he's the men who he's familiar with first, and then once he gets that, with some guidance, then he can move on and help others. But if you can't help yourself, you're not going to be able to help anyone else.
That's
And
right.
so it was a very important comment, a very important dialogue between them.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't dismiss what it is that she's asking, but he lets her know, look, I want to address us first, and then I will address the other community. So it was very important. The Shy, they're good for giving current things that we are as a community are dealing with. So
Right.
I appreciated that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Nikki on the B. Any words about that?
Yeah, I love the storyline because as in our community, mental health and seeing a therapist and taking care of your mental health has always been kind of taboo. It's like, our elders a lot of them didn't really do it because it was like, oh no, we don't do that. We don't do that. That's not for us. But it really is for us. It's for everyone. And I like the fact that Victor is stepping up to take the lead
Yeah.
and be the example, because that is what needs to be done. Because how can we as divine feminine rest in our divine masculine if he's hurting, if he's not healed, if he's not healing, if he's not whole and complete? He's still trying to, give pieces of himself here and there, and things not really working out. So he was right to say that. He wasn't saying it to say, no, I'm forgetting about everybody else and I'm just stepping up because it's only about me. No, they need to take the lead, because other than that, we can't rest in the strength and the power of you if you don't take the lead to make sure that you are good and you are okay first.
Right, right, right. I appreciate y'all for saying all that because, I was telling somebody because they had an opinion that this show is making men look bad. And I said, hold on, bro. I said, give it a minute. Because if you watch a Marvel movie or any superhero movie, let's say, for example, Spider-Man, right? Spider-Man, young teenager, he's kind of weak. He's super smart, but he's kind of weak, not really strong, right? Something happens, he gets bitten. Now he's strong. Now he's able to lead. Now he's able to fight. Now he's able to fight crime and everything else like that. The way the writing goes, and you guys, you watch shows, I don't know if y'all right or not, but it has to start off with the humble, not really strong, and then it leads up to these climactic points, right? It's called the character arc, right?
Right.
So in the beginning, we're seeing Emmett doing what he's doing. He's not looking, too strong at all. Some people will call him a simp. We see, a lot of people that they're like, man, these guys are weak. But now we're going to be leading up to that. If you've seen the trailer, the whole trailer, all these men are going to be sitting down real soon. And what we're talking about now is about to happen. Okay. There's about to be that discussion of mental health and what men can do in the community to be better leaders. So that's why I told this brother, I said, give it a minute, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't say that, it's garbage, bro, because there's going to be a lot more subjects pertaining to men, mental health, and how we work with our women to build our communities. All right. Cool. Good stuff. Thank you, Moochie, for reminding me of that. Appreciate that. All right, family. Any last words before we wrap this up? This was a great show. Thank you, DeMarcus. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. Shout out to Tamika's Den. My bad. Shout out to Tamika's Den. Thank you. Thank you for coming through as well. Shout out to you and shout out and thank you. Family, any last words about the show? I mean, I'm looking forward to the next episode because it looks like it's going to turn up with Darnell, Moochie. Darnell about to turn up. He about to turn up with the shotty for dude. I don't know what's going to happen. Check out, I already did the what's next. So check that out, family. Check that out. Already did the what's next. Check it out. But Moochie, because I know you got to run. You got another show going on, right?
Yeah, I got to get ready to go.
Yeah, yeah. Any last words and, let the people know what's next for you as well.
Well, my last words for this, we're going to see Darnell change.
Mm-hmm.
So remember, Darnell wasn't always the fella he is today. So
that's right.
Get
That's right.
ready for that.
Okay.
What I'm doing next, I'm going to my channel. We will be talking about the shy with my ladies. We
All right.
gonna have make our little thoughts and stuff like that. And I will be also doing a trailer breakdown of predictions. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for winning time. I have that coming up. And I'm also trying to do a little something else, and stay tuned for Friday trending topic. Thank you.
Okay. I Moochie, like, look. You hit me up. I'm hitting you up now. Like, you gotta invite me on your spot too. You know what I'm saying? You
All
gotta
right. Okay.
let your boy come through. You know what I mean?
All right. We
All right.
going I'm gonna hit you up.
All right, bet.
All
'Cause
right, thank you.
I know y'all do the ladies' night. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like, Ken and Barbie. It's always ladies' night, but you don't got no time for me. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you
Okay.
out on it. All right.
Okay. And
Thank you.
speaking of Barbie, I only saw that movie because somebody paid for my ticket and they begged me to go. Okay. I did not want to see that
Wow.
movie. I really didn't. But anyway, that's another subject. Nikki on the beat. What's
You
going
did it for
down?
work.
Huh?
I said you did it for work.
I did it for research, exactly.
There you go. There you go. I mean,
Because
hey, it's was in
I
it. There
use
you
the
go.
reference right now, right? I use the reference, right? So it's funny.
Mm,
Nikki on the beat,
all
what you got
right.
going on? All right, Moochie. I
Thank
see you.
you.
I appreciate
Later.
you. Thanks for coming through. All right. Nikki on the beat. What's going on with your channel, with everything that you do? Because you're doing a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I'm dropping a little cute little visual
Oh,
next week.
why we got to wait next week? Like, come on,
Well,
we
there's
still
a
on the
special
same week.
date involved. It's a special date. You'll understand why when you see it.
Now we got to wait.
It's a special date.
She teasing us, everybody. She teasing us.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. As you see, yep, new mommy
Yeah, that's true.
again. And Nico is asleep. Your furphy is asleep right now.
I see. Is he
Also,
asleep?
you and I have something coming up in the works soon. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
we got something coming up in the works soon. So
Yes,
I'm
we do.
excited.
Okay. Yes, we do. Good stuff. Good stuff. Tika Deshawn, one of the hardest working women in YouTube. And again, shout out to Moochie, shout out to you, and shout out to everybody. Shout out to EJ. She couldn't make it. Shout out to Tamika's Den. Shout out to, everybody that has ever been on my platform. I appreciate you. Tika Deshawn, let us know what's going on with you and let us know what's going on with your channel.
I'm on a semi break, but I will be back with a couple of episode or character breakdowns for all the Queen's Men. Then Thursday night we'll have I'll do my recap on all the Queen's Men, and then of course Sunday y'all got to tap in and tune in to the virtual club eating. It goes down, so you got to enter at your own risk, and that consists of myself and my girl EJ, the TV junkie. And we bring along our girlfriends. Okay, so that's really about it. That's all I have going on. All Things Ruthless is the channel. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button or at least hit the notification bell so that you can receive a reminder of any content that I got going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
And thanks again, Jay, for having me.
I got you. You know what I'm saying? I know you may not want me to say it, but let's keep Tika and her family in prayer. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Let's keep her in prayer. That's the homie right there. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep her lifted up. A lot going on. Like I said, I'm going to say it on every show. You know what I'm saying? Be good and do good because you never know what people are going through. So let's keep Tika in our prayers. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to hold her down. All right. No doubt. You know how we do, B. You know how we do, Shine. You know what I'm saying? I got you. So what's going on? We got a lot going on VACAY-JayTV. As you see, we got some new things popping. We got some new, sections of the show. I'm going to be real excited when this comes through. You know what I'm saying? So look out because we're going to be doing some character breakdowns leading up to September 1st. We got some new characters. We got some existing characters. It's about to go down. Did y'all see that new trailer? We're going to talk about that new trailer because, that little teaser got me. It was like, But then when I saw that trailer, I was like, yo, I'm a little excited about this one right here. So hopefully they come with the force for real and they put it together. We're probably going to get back together and talk about the Chicago takeover as Power Book 4 Force is coming on and coming back with season 2. Make sure you look out for the celebrity interviews. All right. celebrity interviews, and make sure you look out for all the good stuff that's coming down the pipeline on VACAY-JayTV. Oh yeah, another announcement, fam, before y'all head out. I want to thank everybody again for coming through. Anybody that's ever been on my platform, I appreciate y'all and I respect y'all. Why? Because y'all put in the work every single day, every single week. All right. To produce something like this is not easy. It's not just freaking taking screenshots and just putting them up on there. You know what I'm saying? So I respect everybody that's ever been on my platform. And if you invited me on yours, I appreciate you as well. To all the people that's really put in work, salute to you because you worked hard to get to where you are. We're going to continue to support each other and uplift each other. With that being said, everybody on the platform, it's finally been announced. That's right. You can now become a VACAY VIP, members only family. That's right. So, a lot of people asked about it. You can join now, become a member of the VACAY VIPs. What does that entail? Listen, you're going to get all the exclusive, all the pics, all the videos, everything way before everybody else sees it. Okay. You're going to see videos by me, by other people, some inside stuff that you've never seen before. You'll get that as well. So definitely sign up today. It's a very, very low price to subscribe. VACAY VIPs. I'm telling you right now, you guys are going to love it. And then we're going to give you shout outs as well for being a VACAY VIP. All right, family. Listen, it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor to have you ladies on always. Listen, I appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all. Another show is going on. So make sure y'all go over EJ, Moochie, Tamika. I don't know, Tika, you're going to be on there too. But yeah, I got you. So make sure you head on over to the ladies and they're going to cover the shot as well. Right. I appreciate you all for watching, fam. And I love all of you guys. We appreciate you. We couldn't do it without you. Shout out to DeMarcus Vaughn and everybody coming through. Thank you for the super chat. Until next time, salute.